Well, good morning to everyone. It is still the same day, still August 1st, same as our last episode. But as you know, we had field 16 and field 10 here that were ready for harvest, and those are planted in lentils. So it was two contracts I needed to do, and I figured, you know what, we hadn't done anything with the lentils yet, seeing as it was a new crop. So why not take a look and see what it looks like? So I'm going to cycle through my vehicles real quick and let's see what the lentils look like. Alright, so we are here on field 16, and lentils, they got kind of a bit of a yellowish look, I guess you could say. Not very tall. And they almost looks like pink flowers on them here. But I do believe they're a legume, so much like beans, soybeans or edible beans. That is my understanding of them. So without any further ado, I think we should just jump right into the harvest. We'll hire that guy, and we'll jump over to the other combine if we can ever find it. There you are. Hire someone there. And you can see the icon at the bottom shows sort of like an orange little bean. So I'm guessing that is kind of what we're looking at as far as what these lentils look like. I have seen lentils in real life. I would assume they'd be as yellow as what you're seeing here. They're a little smaller than a pinto bean usually. I would say probably about just a tad tinier than a soybean. Anyway, we have the harvest going on now, and we'll check back in with these combines in just a little bit. I've got some other work I need to do. The other job that I had was to make some bales. As you'll remember, I had wheat on field 22, and so I figured I would make some bales on it, just so we'd have a little bit of something to make some bedding for our cattle. So I'm going to take my truck and I'm going to go load up all these bales. We'll still pay attention to the combines, see if they need any unloading or whatever. But we need to bring these bales under a shelter as soon as possible so we cultivate this land and we can plant it. I want to put alfalfa down. In fact, why don't we save our progress, because that's good. It's not what I wanted to say, but that is what it is right now. And tell me my game's working proper, please. Where is my calendar? Here we go. Alfalfa can be planted at this time of the year, so that's good. We will plant alfalfa on this field as soon as we're done cleaning up all these bales. There you have it. It's a nice little stack of bales. Not too bad. We're going to just place them on over here. Oh, come on. Go where I tell you to go, okay? Unload here. There we have it. And we can reset. And we should be able to drive off. If I remember how to do this proper anyway. It's been a while since we've done bales. You know, with lentils, they don't fill up very fast. So they must be terribly tiny, or they don't produce a lot per plant, or not a lot of liters per acre. Because we're almost halfway done, and we're only a third of a combine. So what happened, and I do want to show you this once my game saves once again. I was looking through my contracts, and all of a sudden field 4, it's also lentils, and he wanted a combine as well. So I was like, oh man, that's a good contract, that's like 40 grand right there. So I'm going to take that one as well. And then if I'm lucky, I want to grab field 11, which will be peas, but we might have to save that for another day. So here we go. We are planting alfalfa now. And I have to imagine that alfalfa will be very much like grass, in the fact that it's just going to keep coming back. You can cut it as many times as possible, as much as you like. This is my theory on it, but we'll have to see. Anyway, regardless, I'll have to babysit this planter because it's so terribly big and I don't want it to catch on the tree and whatnot. So I'll be babysitting this while I wait for my combines to finish their field. If we do take a look at our field right now, I can probably have just enough time to take a look. Let's just see how the tillage is going here. There you go. See, the combines are almost halfway done. I've got one combine here on field 4, just going up and down. I could probably get him to do longwise now. Maybe I'll wait until he's back to this end, then I'll switch him around. And here we can see the alfalfa is making its way to the corner. Oh, just like that. That's what I thought. He wasn't going to know what to do. So I will have to do a little bit of labor for him. Well, the alfalfa field is done now. So that's good. I guess we can put that seeder away then. Sure didn't take a lot of seed now, did it? I guess I should go jump back and see how the combines are doing by now. Hopefully one of them is more than 3/4 full. In fact, we could probably do it just by opening up the map. And it looks like none of them are very full yet. Oh dear, that is kind of funny, honestly. Yeah, the other combine will need a way to get back, so I think we can just dump this one. And this one is only 65% full. So definitely not as full as we would have hoped. I have a feeling almost all 3 of these fields will be able to fit in one trailer. That's how poorly it looks like it's doing. Oh well. I guess we shouldn't complain too much. And this is all going to the provision store, which is near the retail store where we pick up our equipment. So it's not too far away. It's just beyond the blue field there. You can almost see it in the background. Well, there you have it. Field 16 is in the books. Just dumping out the combine right now. And I'll probably throw this combine onto field number 4. And we'll let the other combine take care of field number 10 by itself since it's a much smaller field. Okay, let's see what field 16 brought us. They wanted it dropped off here at the provision warehouse. So that's what we're going to do. And yeah, we won't be able to finish that contract until field 10 is done because it thinks that it's all part of the same thing. Which is a little bit annoying, to be quite honest. Because I was hoping I could right away start the other peas contract, but I guess it's not meant to be. Now, while working on field number 10, it came to my attention that one of my tracks was dragging sideways, as you can see. So we're bringing it back to the shop. We're gonna take care of this. It also has like a really low, like if you look at the service right now, it's super low. It's in orange. So this thing was due for service a while ago, and I think there's no better time to fix it than right now. So here we go. I'm not worried about a repaint, seeing as it's 50 grand, but a repair will be awesome. There we go. And our tracks are back where they belong. This combine has 35.1 hours on it, so it is getting up there. But now we see that the tracks are following along where they ought to be. Yep. They're staying exactly where we want them to. Perfect. Oh, back to combining. And there we have it. Field number 4 is complete. We will collect. You know what? While we're thinking of it, we right away want to do this one. We will accept that contract as well. And 16 should have been done a long time ago. I don't know why it isn't. But that's kind of besides the point. I love how it's at 102% delivered on one field and 40% of the other. That's rather peculiar. Over-delivered on that? Interesting. So realistically, this field should be done already. But yet, it isn't. And what about this one? It don't make no sense. This is why you don't do 3 fields all of the same crop. Otherwise, yeah, it seems like there's always an overlap there. Not sure why. Okay. We finally finished field 10. It took the longest, even though it was the smallest field, but I suppose we only had a single combine on there too, right? But yeah, we're gonna go dump this into the dump truck, and let's see how much that brought us. See how much we brought in, and then yeah, finish that contract, and we can call this episode good. Alright, moment of truth. Let's see. Okay, we got about 16,000 bucks in extra income. So this one is complete, we can collect. This one's complete, collect. Right on. So I guess for next week we'll have peas. We can just stop the truck right there. Now that was pretty darn good. Just before we go, I do want to check our finances and just see how much our labor so far was. So contract income so far has been 130,000. Harvest income so far has been just about 16,000. Wage payments so far have been 7,300. Okay, so that still leaves us, you know, we cleared about 120. Oh shoot, there's still about 130,000, 135, 137. Yeah, right around 137,000 that we cleared this month. Very nice. But you know what, guys? I think that's the perfect time to end the episode, right? We've done what we should. Next week we can look forward to some more harvesting. Alright, well, thanks again to everyone who watched. And we will see you in the next episode. Till then, take care.